Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 8.6. So we're going to continue. And we've lost a province and they're counterattacking us. Oh, okay. But these guys are still going out to the sea, so. Good. Ah, good. We've one out there. We've one there. Taking those guys out. Good. Encircling Moscow a little better. We will once we get that province. That would be great. Trying to keep everybody moving forward. Heavy tanks. Well, we've got reinforcements coming. Where are the heavy tanks coming from? Here? I guess. Oh, we lost up here. Okay. Well, we're gonna stop raiding. Go home to the base and get repaired. Deal. We're up here patrolling with the Finns now. Now what I did do is dropped one of these heavy guns in here and added it to this division. 280 millimeter cannon railway gun. So, well, they're not going to directly help anyways. So let's see what we can do with these units here. We're facing a god-awful lot of units, and I don't know that we'll be able to. There, we've surrounded Moscow. Maybe a bit more units in Moscow than I want, but okay. We've lost there. There we've won. We really didn't need to go all the way out there. Zooming wise, I mean. Okay, these guys are... okay, we're gonna stop this before it goes any longer. Major defeat, yeah, whatever, but... Okay, we've got you there. Blocking, good. They start to try to... I think there is a connection there, so start trying to move up there, we'll shift up to there, but... For now, we're going to go with the old let's besiege Leningrad and starve them out theory. If they don't have, well, they don't have any sea supply possibilities, and if they don't have air supply, they're going to be eventually running out of supply. Okay, because if you notice here, there's way too many troops up in here. And the Finns seem to be doing all right. Okay. Okay, good. They're trying to get this unit. That won't do much good. Light armor designs. Since we still have light armor units, we're building no more new ones, of course. So, hmm. Looking for 1940 technologies. Like, oh, I don't know, machine gun focus. That would be good. Okay, make sure the reinforcements flow. I don't need, well, they're getting there almost instantly, so we don't need that province. So we're going to go, we're going to support this attack here. Disrupt that big column of units. Drone supply, let's move you strategically to keep you going. Okay, you will take these two provinces. And yes, we've got Sevastopol. Okay. Let's see if we can get across here. This can be tricky because of Soviet shipping in the area. Okay, well, you've got all that, so let's send you up here to help your fellow corps units. And they counterattack, and they're most likely going to fail miserably because they thought we stopped only because we were exhausted. That's what oh, they may ship there. They may not, but we'll see. We'll go take that province. Oh, looks like we got, okay, more of the railways. Belisarius. Valeria, whatever. That's this region. So we're going to see about doing that one now. Okay, 10% ICs until January 41. Okay, 6 months. 2,000 supplies. Well, or no, 20,000 supplies it looks like, yeah. That won't hurt us too bad because we don't have nearly that many currently in the pool, though it's being shifted around. And let's close this. Let's look at this. So mostly orange, little red, little yellow. Okay, much more green in here. And the orange is not nearly as deep. So that means a lot more supplies will be able to flow through this region. Well, a strategic movement will be faster. So, oh, yeah. Well, they're counterattacking me across rivers and into swamps and things. Will, I think, only help drain their supplies quicker. Oh, I've got a 100-hour wait. Goddamn. They'll be able to deal with the heavy tanks they've got. Maybe anti-aircraft weapon, at least that's what I'm hoping. They're messing with them there. Okay. Well, you intercept any air unit you can do that with. Okay. How many hours? 54. Let's drive back down this way. I want to keep those guys contained. We need the heavy guns at Moscow, so we're going to send you there. Okay, just too much fortification. I'm sure we're going to stop that attack. You were supposed to occupy there. You're going to hold off that reinforcement. You're going to move up to there as well. And as you can see, we made good inroads, but we're still... Okay, well... We'll move up there. somewhat breaking up, but not enough. Okay, aviation air search radar, well, good. Has advanced. That I believe is no, okay, up here. Yeah, we'll do that. How are we doing out here? No. Well, these guys now have some supply, but not very much order. Okay. Let's see if they can fly some supply, or if they're going to get chopped up by the air again. And good, we won against those guys. Well, you know. Let's change the direction of our attack. Let's move down there to block there. Okay, well, we need to wait for some more infantry units to get up there. Like you. Let's at least keep the pressure on those Cossacks. Well, I hope some of you are having fun watching this, because I'm certainly having fun playing it. Of course, I don't need to record it to play it, or to have fun playing it, but okay, well, you're counterattacking, fine. That ain't gonna do much harm. They're gonna collapse in a second. Good, we busted them up and send them in another direction. Now, where are there other victory points up here? Way out here. And up there. But so what we could do here is, let's look back at the terrain map. It just all forests all the time. So yeah, I think that would be good if we can do it. Okay, well, there'll be more battles as these guys continue to retreat into there. Hopefully we'll keep destroying them. Let's attack those guys there. These guys. Which one has the airport? That one. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Oh, they're too nearly shattered. Monthoma's unit has a 88mm anti-tank gun, so they should be able to deal with the heavy tank brigades. Uh-oh. Not here. One of our seaplane tenders we lost. Oh, well, we lost everything from it. Okay, it was just the last. Okay, well, the British Navy, I presume, or somebody got us out there. We gotten any convoys in that area? I don't think so. So let's send you home too. Let's keep you based out there. Naval striking to hopefully help our convoys a little bit with subs. Okay. I guess we are here. Stop it. No. Okay, Integrated Armored Fighting Vehicle Support Battalion. Okay, so a lot of motorized type units, including a lot of the specific, well, Godos Deutschland, but Winking, Das Reich, Liebstendarte, Totenkopf, other DAC, Hermann Goering Regiment, but basically motorized. It's reducing the speed a little bit, and especially for the motorized, but we're getting an armored fighting vehicle, which, well, increase toughness, armor, hard attack, and all that, so that's good, I think. Don't like this slowing it down, but I like the additional stuff. Assault gun advance. Now, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, is a one and done. So assault gun, and we're grayed out. And submarine fire control advance. Is that the one that's pushing things too far forward? Yeah, we're going to stop that even though we can do it. Hey, if you just got extra resources in your leadership in your America or something and you want to push ahead, go ahead for that type of thing. Well, we want to do extra wide tracks. Well, we might as well do this too. No, we haven't built any. I think we might get some by events, and someday I may build some, but well, they're just damned expensive, and at least I feel I'm struggling with what I got. Yeah. Main reason for jungle right now. Someday we may very much get into jungle, but I want to get this extreme terrain, which you need jungle as well. And that helps in a lot of extreme areas. Okay. These guys are still upgrading, so that's why it has the orange there. I think. We can go into there now. There. Into there. Let's cross the river and then attack them, I think. Support that attack there. Oh, I'll have to finish coast. We took out the Soviet ship. Good, 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 good. Uh-oh, flank brigade shattered. Damn, damn, damn. Don't know which one that was. This one here. He was attacking there. Okay, so we're gonna stop that attack into the swamp. That was not a good idea. And of course. That's a good idea, I think. Good, getting rid of that irritant. Oh, so now they're attacking it. We'll see how that goes. May shadow. Me, but I hope not. I think you're daring to hold the flank up there. And what tech did we just get? Oh, improved security units. Alright. That will help us. So we need to hit cancel there. Okay. That increases suppression for a lot of units, so that will be very helpful. Yeah, of course there's a lot of stuff in here to research, but I don't know, well, sure it's good to do, it's just I don't know if it's the best choice right now. Well, maybe it is. So we've got recon getting up, let's do that. Now how are we doing out here? Okay, now we have some organization. Let's attack here. Oh wow, let's see what we're attacking. I mean, I know it's a headquarters type unit, but do you have any idea what? Uh-oh. It could not be, I mean, it's not a good sign, but it could be sort of bad. Maybe it was that headquarters there that shattered. That isn't that bad of a thing. Yeah. Send it back out. Meaning it's not a nice thing, of course, but it's not like the siege of Moscow is, you know, been broken or something like that. You go to try to hold that. It's different than attacking. I was attacking, hoping that we would defeat the unit with just a headquarters unit. Which may sound foolish, but maybe I'm just foolish. in another one of these big piles of units here. Little or no supply. Okay, before this one shatters, we're going to stop. Well, these guys made it across, and they're attacking semi-organized Marine Brigade. Oh good, that was starting to concern me a little bit. Well, you know, I think we're going to swing out this way instead. They're going to come here, and these guys are going to fall back to here. So I don't really want them shattering right now. Now let's see if we can take out that armor unit. Okay, and we did. Okay, good, we got that. Uh-oh, they're coming back there. So you're going to stop. You're going to move to that way. Maybe just having the general there will help enough to deal with that. How long until you? Okay, 54 hours. Okay, now I think it's time. Let's sort of take a look. For occupy Romanian Eastern Conquest. Okay, so this was basically the territory that Romania did get to keep during the, you know, alliance with Germany, and while they kept the Soviets out of it, obviously. Let's move these guys. They'll eat supplies, but we'll move them over here to attempt to reduce the partisan level, and to a point keep up with the advancing troops. But you guys, you get moved up to the front. No, what are you doing? No, I just go there, here, with those. Okay, so we lost another province there. We won that battle. I do think we're going to keep Moscow from being reconnected with everything else. Oh, partisans. Okay, well. Two hours. Oh, you joined the fight there. Definitely going to help. Okay, good. Well, now I think we will own enough of the Crimean region. Well, Well, maybe we should just do the, well, let's see. Smell the Ukraine. Now let's wait a little bit on the Ukrainian. Well, wondering, well, we'll get across here and clear out this case that's part of the Ukrainian, or Crimean, sorry, region. I know where Ukraine is, or Crimea is, but okay, let's look at terrain types here. You take the swamp. You're moving up to there. You're going to take that swamp. You're holding there. You're saving that situation. You're pushing out there. That's good. Let's attack you from here. You're going to fall back to there. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. They're going to come out there, so we're going to cut these off. Hopefully quickly here. Let's see how the police do in the swamp. Somebody else alone, maybe not as close as I'd hoped. Come on guys, get across the strait. Well, now you're within one province of Moscow from the south, which I don't like. Oh good, got that. Okay, Armored HQ's advance, which reduces 2 hours or 2 hours plus maybe. And we're going to let it go because we want to reduce time between attacks. Almost more than anything else here for this research. Okay. Yep. We'll take this. There's armored HQs will advance better and fight better than motorized. Motorized might go faster, but these will fight better. Let's just start sending them east. Let's see. Crimean, we're about ready to do. Ukraine's very soon. Leningrad, maybe soon. Moscow, once we get Moscow and some of the areas around it. Alright, and come up there, and come up here. Come down there. Nope, let's attack there. Hopefully we can stop that advance. Okay, now. Here we go. Let's see, what do we have? Bunch of stuff there, okay. We're gonna wait till a little bit more, maybe get some of these guys in, but there we go. Siegfried 380mm artillery piece is now attached to there. Now let's see. Fort attack plus 150. Fort attack plus 50. So we want the commandos. This is what I'm doing here now as a fortress busting exercise. So we're not gonna go anywhere for a while, not with that heavy artillery. But there we go. That should really help out the assault. This is also a pretty decent unit here, so we're going to also, for assaulting there, so let's drop you there. Reinforce them with a super heavy artillery piece. Let's send you guys. Over there. Attack from there. Oh, partisans, yeah. No, no. Let's attack now before they get too heavily fortified there, or occupied. Well, now we're gonna have you attack right here. Japan, what does it want? Money for now. Hungry. Sure, you can have energy hungry. We're happy with that now. How is my... here they are. Looks like they've gotten by without any contact. I sort of would have liked them to have killed a few subs or something that are out here, but that's okay. Well, they're not doing so well, so let's see. What are these guys? Yeah. You come down here and attack there. You come up there. Just in case it's needed, we'll send you out there. Might as well have you clean up that a little bit. Well, let's see. Victory points. None other than Stalingrad. Looking to be too tempting close by, so let's look at resources. Again, none really, so let's look at terrain. Take the city, get across the river, plunge deeper in there. Where you stop attacking. You're being mostly useless, so you go there. Okay, well you attack through there. When do you get there? August 2nd. Okay, one more day. We can wait one more day. Oh good, and we are now attacking from the rear here. Okay, you're stopping the attack. Okay, you want to call it a major defeat, fine. Let's attach you to somebody closer. There we go. Get you across the river, great. Okay, you get blocked, alright, whatever. Okay. One there. One there, good. Okay, Finland will help us. Send an expeditionary forces, send forces. Okay, we, okay, well, no, we want this. That should give us, waiting for this, yes. A bunch of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. Okay, this attached army ignored. Okay. Remember, Einsatz, Reichsleiter, Rosenberg. Okay. Talked about Rosenberg before that. I do believe is a period color image, not a colorized image. But maybe it's colorized. Yeah, it may be colorized. I'm not sure. I am not sure at this moment. Okay. Reichsleiter Rosenberg task force. Like I was saying, he was the one that was born in the East, sort of thought to be the Jewish expert within the Nazi hierarchy, sort of the Eastern expert in it. So the Einsatz, Reichsleiter Rosenberg, or ERR, is a Nazi Party organization headed by Alfred Rosenberg. The ERR is authorized by Führer Directive on 5th of July 1942 confiscate manuscripts and books from libraries and archives, ecclesiastical and Masonic artifacts, all valuable cultural property belonging to Jews. It was intended to use all the confiscated goods to create a Nazi organized university where the students would learn about the Jewish, Masonic, Communist, Democratic organization from Germany and occupied territories. Many of the seized goods were stored in New Schwanstein Castle in Bavaria. When the Allied armies started to advance into Germany, much of the loot was hidden in various former mines. Approximately 20% of the art in Europe was looted by the Nazis. And there are well over 100,000 items that have not been returned to their rightful owners. A little bit of history along with what this is. We can either get a loose party organization and gain a modest amount of dissent, or get a little teeny bit of dissent. That's just because he's upsetting people, confiscating things. Lose supplies, running around and doing that. Money cost to sort of do that, and gain Nazi Party popularity, NSDAP popularity, because he's doing his thing within it. So yes, we're going to do that, but this leads to a chain of events, a big chain of events. If you played a recent version of Third Reich Events, you will have an idea of that. I have not shown it before in a Let's Play because I was building the last German Let's Play. Okay, we have Mashkuvo taken. We lose a little dissent, so we loses some national unity. Forget where that is, somewhere out there. Just a one picture one. Now this one I need to change the code on. This is something I'm realizing here. I need to check to see that Germany is not at war with the Soviet Union, because this was the second Hitlerjugend visit to Japan. Now this happened in approximately this time in 1940, and they took a train all the way across the Soviet Union, and then somewhere changed over to Manchukuo or whatever, and then flew from Korea over to Japan. And it's fewer and older sort of boys this time that went, but you can see them practicing with the samurai's bow there and marching in the badge that the Japanese made to sort of commemorate it. So, and it was, that's a 2-week long train journey or whatever it is, and then of course they went back by train. So yes, we'll send them, but obviously we couldn't. We're at war with the Soviet Union. Route Leoport? I don't know. Okay. That's this sort of lake location in Switzerland. That's a 19th century picture of sort of the mythic founding of Switzerland. It's sort of at this location. Because Switzerland is a multicultural country, and there are various factions culturally that were spinning off. There was a French-speaking fascist faction. There was a smaller, well, fairly small Italian-speaking fascist faction, and there was one main, the National Front, and a couple other really minor um, uh, National Socialist factions in the German-speaking part. The only, of all these groups, only the National Front was ever able to manage to get one seat in Switzerland's parliament, or whatever their equivalent of. I don't know if it's called the parliament or something else. So that one party, the National Front, was the only one. So that sort of tells you size. Now that doesn't mean that there weren't tens of thousands of members of these other groups. It just, they're spread over multiple seats in multiple areas, and you have to have a majority in one area to get a seat. That's my understanding of the Swiss system. So it's, most of the parties never, were able to win a majority in one region, but still tens of thousands of people can cause lots of trouble because of this various spinning out. Plus there's also communist feelings going on in Switzerland at this time, and now in August 1940, of course, the communists, or at least those that are supported and aligned from Moscow, are sort of supporting the Nazis in their conquest. But so there's all these sort of different cultural and ethnic and political groups, including there's also the there's Protestant Swiss and there's Catholic Swiss. The Catholic Swiss supply the Vatican Guard. And so there's all these things. So the general here, Henry Guisan, that's him pictured there. General is a sort of an appointed title, sort of it equal in Switzerland. It equals like field marshal or something. Otherwise, there's no generals. Now today I don't know what it was, but back then the highest rank you could get was a colonel, and a general was an appointed title for an emergency period by the government, and so he is general for the emergency, and he is sort of the supreme commander. Otherwise, everybody else is colonels. So he brings together basically the entire, and you see it there, right there, the entire officer corps of Switzerland. Of I think it's like majors and colonels. I mean, it's not every lieutenant, but it's the upper ranking, all into this field here to sort of have this. Invoking the memory and an oath to stay true to Switzerland. So this is an attempt to maintain the cohesiveness of the Swiss army and that. Now, God, I forget his name. In the old forum system, you couldn't keep private messages over like 10 or something, so I've lost it. A Swiss Hearts of Iron player helped me out with this and suggested that obviously that this event happened, that both historically, way long in the past, and then at this time period, and the sort of, if you will, stupidity of this event in that they're all here together at one location, immediately capable for a coup against the military by taking out its leadership. So this was suggested to me, and I thought it was cool at the time, and I still do. So we can let them be, which will just improve our relationship with Switzerland. We can do an airstrike against them, an attempt to bomb them. That would do a lot of it. Or we can do a try to send a saboteur to blow up the train or blow up some of the people. You can see both of the second ones, but definitely the airstrike will very likely lead you to war. Okay, and that's sort of the purpose of these. If you don't want to go to war now at this time in 1940, and you can be on your own path to war, for Switzerland. But this is just sort of like and this is why, now obviously if you've played more than once through Third Reich events, or you've watched this series, you know that this is going to happen sometime after July, 1940, gives you an opportunity to go to war, so you can be set up for it. But this is, and it was a fairly short notice. I would say, from my reading of it, they could get a saboteur there, with some bombs, or slash a send saboteur, or small commando raid with no German uniforms, or an airstrike with so there's like I think it's the 10% chance that they won't figure out who it is or won't react or something, but it will disrupt their national unity, so it'll make attacking them most likely, there's different possible outcomes, but most likely much easier to happen. But it's most likely to, even if the fly in airplane, who are they going to think it is? Well, they might think it's the Italians, but probably not. They're definitely not going to think it's the French. So I mean, the suspicion's going to come to Germany, even if the airplanes are sort of disguised. Now you've got to remember, you don't have radar in those days, but you still have some sort of observation of flight paths. So we're going to let them be, because obviously I'm not prepared to have any sort of invasion of Switzerland, which obviously Switzerland would join the Allies and open up a way to be attacked. So, but it's something for you to keep in mind when playing, if you want to take the Swiss path through to France, or if you've already taken out France, you can go in and crush Switzerland better. So you have that option. We're going to let them be. Okay. The Penguin. Yes, we will commission her. Okay, Kampfgruppe Keitel? Keitel, yeah, I'm reading that funny. Keitel. German army seizes Kharkov. Yes, okay. Heeresgruppe Süd conquers Sevastopol. Now this, that's von Manstein there. We can see Sevastopol has a pretty good port there, but this, because of the way it did actually happen, this basically guts the port and destroys the anti-aircraft guns. But okay, we can try to hide this somewhere, but more or less got to take it. Here's Group 8 South crosses the River Book. Here's Group A Center crosses the Danessa right now. So where are we on the Soviet? Okay, well, almost 24% surrender progress. Oh, we also have create the Waffen-SS command structure. Okay. This is the standard Black Ice event. I've just created a different image for it. That's the front of the SS headquarters, and that's the Reichsführung SS, basically Himmler's standard there. And that's the cuff title of the people working there. We're going to do a theater. The AI will do an army group level, because AI will handle it better. But humans should generally do a theater. And I did mess with the order of battle that it gives a bit. Okay. Basically, I was waiting for most of... Let's attach that to... This is hit. So now we have Himmler in charge of there. This gets sort of promoted up. Hassmeyer is still in the Hauptamt, but it's now is a sort of army group, so that we can now attach since those are lots of SD type of operations. Where's my other alpha? Try to assign any leadership. We'll put those under Reinhard Heydrich. Okay, so now we have a better, and we'll need to see about touch that. We may need to put in a memory group level, but okay, so we now have, but oh, we also need to attach the police to it because the Hauptamp or Dunkspolizei is under that as well. Now we'll attach that directly to the commander, because this is just because this already has too many units attached to it, and since it does, you can load it. You can load in via event attachments that break the max 5 commands. But once you detach these even once, you can never attach it back, and once it's over 5, you can never add more. So the best you can sort of do is just sort of fake it by putting him directly under the Himmler as commanding general for that. No. Oh, they want energy? Sure, you can have energy. It doesn't mean a ship of ours has to go out there. Okay, is there anything else I want to do right now? Oh, I want to look at the conditions of that. We'll see about that. I'm just sort of afraid that if it's going to disrupt one of my lighter panzer divisions, that it's like one of these getting ready or something like that. I don't want to have that disrupted right now. Okay, we're going to take this opportunity. This is another long episode. To end the episode here, I want to thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking the videos, of course. And please post questions, comments, suggestions, ideas. Love hearing from you. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.